And Steve, what do you got for incredibly incredible?
That was a fun one. This one's not as fun. So, in light of for the people in Philadelphia that's seen all the nonsense with these idiot cops nowadays, right? So this one is a little bit funny, but also it's annoying. We're going to the home state in our place. We go in PA, right? We got the PA State Trooper, Ronald Davis, 37, who's currently behind bars after physically detaining his 37-year-old girlfriend, Michelle Perfavo, and then using his status as a Pennsylvania State Trooper to have her condemned to the Lehigh Valley Hospital for several days under the false mental health check by intentionally misrepresenting a text argument between the two. He wasn't on duty, so he called to have her committed involuntarily. And he has the power to do that. So his boys then call him back, and within like 20 minutes, they're like, we can't locate this broad. So he says, quote, I quote you, I'll take care of this myself, while he's off duty. Drove to where he knew she was. She sees him jump out the wheel like he's the jump out boys. Like she's about to get murked. She knows. She starts a 10-yard dash. Homeboy, who's way bigger than her, and she's like a Manhattan socialite too, so she's bad, runs her down. He's a giant dork. Runs, tackles her. Holds her to the ground for 10 minutes while she screams, what the F are you doing? This is illegal. There's nothing wrong. They eventually had the cops come. Of course, they believe him because he's a jerk-off cop.
Right.
They obviously commit her. Realize that she's absolutely not a Looney Tune. The judge then goes back through their text messages, realizes that he absolutely misrepresented the situation. She was not false to saying she was going to kill herself, right? So when that happens, it all comes out. He's a piece of shit. And to top it off, he's got a wife and 2 kids at home.
That was his side piece that he did all that too? Oh, my God.
Sent the side piece to the loony bin, thinking what? She wouldn't speak out about this? This girl is a New York, Manhattan socialite, right? She's out in the biggest parties because she's bad. All in like with the biggest. You think she doesn't know a couple people she can get this story out to? Homeboy, use your head, not the other head. You understand?
She just wanted a bit of rough with a blue collar dude, and then she gets this.
This dork. God. And the dude is big too. Like, and she's tiny. Dork.
Dude, that's nuts. Honestly, like, I wonder if a thing's gonna start to happen where other police are going to get fed up with, like, because legit, this is dork a big black guy. Yeah, like they got to get fed up with this stuff, man. That's like the police are being like, God, now we're gonna have to deal with this bullshit again because everything's assimilated. But man, this is a tough, like, because this is like abusing the law, that's like.
And listen, we all know on this show, I'm no advocate for the police, right? But I do know a bunch of really good officers that are good people, do the right thing. For the most part, it's usually dorks who are untrained trying to get back at people, and they just have the wrong mentality about stuff. And I'm not shitting on all cops. There are, even me, who I hate cops. There are really good cops in this world. But most of them are these dorks that, like, get on this power trip, can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Like, come on, cuz.
They were bullied, and then now they got, like, I wonder why, like, psychiatrists really haven't done a study or created like a test or exam to prove, like, there are certain people that should never be given any semblance of authority.
Agreed,
like,
man.
never ever given any semblance of authority because they will completely abuse it. Right. Agreed. Like, there has to be a test or maybe like a psychological exam or anything that can be done it's like it can be done. There's so many facets that this could be fallen under. But when it comes to law enforcement, like any semblance of authority, the fact that you would completely abuse it like that, like that's like, there's one thing, like, someone gets beat, that's awful. But the fact that they were able to incarcerate someone in the nut house, like, that's fucking scary.
A psych evaluation. And here's my thing.
Scary.
Liam, if you were a cop on the other end and you heard we know who this dude is, right? You guys know who you are. You're in the precinct. You know who this dude's a jerk off with a side piece. And you hear him say while he's off duty, I'll do it myself. Doesn't someone like, Bert, hey, Ryan, you dork, don't do that. We're going to come get you.
Yeah.
And when they show up, they take her.
So I don't know, man. I think part of the problem is just that they kind of think that they're watching out for their own, but they're not. You know what I mean? It's something that obviously something has to be done about it, but I think it's a complex issue, dude. You know what I mean? Because it's like
so deep.
it's like a brotherhood, so they go to bat for each other and everything. But I don't know. They have to make a change where, like, like if they do go against the grain, like there's no retaliation, and if there is, they're protected from it and everything. Yeah, because there was at least one person there that's like, dude, this is wrong. We have to stop this. And it probably got shut down because they're like, no, he's one of ours. We don't do that. You know what I mean? Like that's what they have to weed out. But
I agree. Yeah. Agreed. I'm sure there's a guy that was like, she's a good chick. Like, I know her. Stop, dog. What do you mean? She's not crazy.
I mean, regardless, that should be. I mean,
not to be a shithead, but Jesus, do better.
How about
do better.
Do better. Agreed.